Imagine this. Your phone rings and the caller ID says it's your bank. The voice on the other end sounds professional, even polite. They greet you by name and warn you about suspicious activity on your account. Your heart races. Without thinking, you hand over your card details, desperate to protect your money. Hours later, you discover the horrifying truth. It wasn't your bank at all. It was a scammer. So how did they trick you so easily? This isn't hacking your computer, it's hacking your mind. This is social engineering, and today we're pulling back the curtain. When most people think of cybercrime, they imagine hackers breaking into computers with advanced codes and high-tech tools. But here's the reality. Cybercriminals don't just attack systems, they attack people. They use psychology to manipulate trust, fear, and urgency. And the scary part? It works on almost anyone, from individuals getting tricked by fake calls to businesses losing millions from a single deceptive email. Even governments have fallen victim. In this video, you'll learn exactly what social engineering is, the common tricks scammers use, the red flags to watch for, and most importantly, how to protect yourself. Social engineering may sound complicated, but at its core, it's very simple. It's the use of psychological manipulation to trick people into giving up money, information, or access. Instead of breaking into a computer system, criminals break into your mind. It comes in many forms. The most common is phishing, fake emails or messages designed to look legitimate. Then there's pretexting, when scammers invent a convincing story to get your trust. Baiting offers something tempting, like free downloads or rewards, that actually contain malware. Vishing, or voice phishing, uses phone calls pretending to be banks, delivery services, or even the IRS. And of course, there's impersonation, where criminals pretend to be someone you trust, from your boss to your family member. Why does it work so well? Because these tactics exploit basic human psychology. Trust, we want to believe people are who they say they are. Urgency, pressure to act fast before it's too late. Fear, threats of losing money, accounts, or opportunities. Greed, the lure of rewards or easy gains. Authority, if the message looks like it's from a boss, bank, or government, we obey. The bottom line? Social engineering is not about technology. It's about exploiting human weakness. Let's look at a real scenario that shows just how damaging social engineering can be. An employee at a mid-sized company received a phone call from someone claiming to be from the IT support team. The caller sounded professional, knew the employee's name, department, and even referenced recent system updates. Believing it was routine, the employee was asked to verify his login credentials so the supposed IT technician could resolve an issue. Without much hesitation, he provided his username and password. Within hours, the company's entire network was breached. Hackers gained access to sensitive financial records, client data, and internal communications. The result? Millions of dollars lost, contracts canceled, and months of reputational damage that nearly destroyed the business. The human impact was severe too. That employee carried a heavy sense of guilt and shame, even though the responsibility really lay with the criminals who exploited him. Stress levels in the workplace skyrocketed. Clients lost trust, and the company spent more on damage control than it had ever invested in security training. The lesson here is clear. It only takes one moment of misplaced trust to open the door to a full-scale breach. Social engineering isn't about brute force hacking, it's about manipulating people. Social engineering attacks may look convincing on the surface, but they almost always carry warning signs that alert you something isn't right if you know what to look for. The first and most common red flag is urgency. Scammers love to pressure you with messages like, "Act now or your account will be locked," or "You must verify this within 10 minutes." That manufactured panic is designed to bypass your logical thinking and push you into reacting before you reflect. Next, watch for requests for sensitive information. No legitimate company will ever ask you to hand over your passwords, social security number, or banking details via text, email, or phone. If someone insists they need these details immediately, that's a flashing red light. Another big clue is unexpected links or attachments. Whether it's an email that urges you to click here to resolve an issue, or a surprise file from someone you don't know, these are classic traps to deliver malware or redirect you to fake websites. Be wary of too good to be true offers as well. If someone promises quick cash, free upgrades, or guaranteed job placements in exchange for your personal details, it's bait, and you're the target. Finally, pay attention to authority pressure. Scammers often impersonate a boss, bank official, or government representative to intimidate you into compliance. That borrowed authority makes people comply without asking questions. Here's the golden rule: the more pressure you feel, the more you should pause. Scammers thrive on rushing you, but pausing even for a few seconds can break their control and save you from disaster. The good news is, while social engineering attacks can be sophisticated, there are practical steps you can take to protect yourself and your loved ones. First, the simplest but most powerful step: slow down. Scammers thrive on urgency. If you feel pressured to act immediately, that's your cue to stop, breathe, and question what's happening. Second, always verify requests through official channels. If you get a call claiming to be from your bank, hang up and dial the official customer service number printed on your card or the company's verified website. If your boss emails asking for urgent gift cards, confirm in person or with a known contact number. Next, enable multi-factor authentication (MFA) on all critical accounts. Even if a scammer tricks you into revealing your password, MFA adds an extra barrier that often stops them cold. Another layer of defense is awareness training. Educate yourself, your family, and even your workplace about the most common tactics: phishing emails, fake tech support calls, and fraudulent offers. The more people recognize the signs, the fewer victims scammers can claim. Don't forget your digital tools. Use spam filters, call blockers, and security software to reduce how many scam attempts even reach you. While no system is perfect, these filters cut down on noise and buy you time to spot real threats. Finally, live by the golden rule of online safety. Trust, but verify, every time. If a message, call, or email triggers suspicion, it's always worth double-checking before responding. So what if you realize you've already fallen for a social engineering attack? The key is speed. Every minute matters in containing the damage. Step 1. Stop all engagement immediately. Don't reply to texts, don't click further links, and don't continue the conversation. The faster you cut contact, the fewer opportunities scammers have to manipulate you further. Step 2. Secure your accounts. Change passwords immediately for email, banking, and any other accounts that may have been mentioned or accessed. Make sure those new passwords are strong and unique. If possible, enable multi-factor authentication right away to lock out anyone who tries to log in with stolen credentials. Step 3. Contact your bank or IT security team. If you shared financial information, notify your bank or credit card company so they can freeze suspicious transactions. If this happened at work, immediately alert your company's IT or cybersecurity department. The quicker they know, the quicker they can contain the breach. Step 4. Report the incident. In the U.S., file complaints with the FTC and the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3. Many countries also have national cybercrime hotlines or local authorities that handle fraud cases. Reporting isn't just about your recovery, it helps protect others by feeding into larger investigations. Step 5. Warn others. If you clicked a link in a group chat, opened a suspicious file at work, or shared scam messages with friends, let them know immediately. Scammers thrive by spreading quickly from one person to another, but your warning can break the chain. Remember this: quick response limits damage. The sooner you act, the better your chances of shutting scammers out and recovering safely. Let's wrap this up with the essentials. Social engineering isn't about hacking your computer. It's about hacking your mind. Scammers don't always need advanced tools. They just need to manipulate your trust, fear, or urgency. The red flags are clear. Messages or calls demanding quick action, requests for sensitive information like passwords or financials, offers that feel way too good to be true, and people pressuring you with authority titles like bank manager or IT support. The defenses are just as simple: slow down, verify, enable multi-factor authentication, and educate yourself and your loved ones. A moment of caution can save months of regret. And here's the punchline you should never forget: awareness is your firewall. The more you know, the harder it becomes for scammers to get through. If you've ever been targeted by a scammer, here's the truth: you're not naive. These criminals are highly skilled manipulators who spend years perfecting their tricks. Falling for their tactics doesn't mean you're weak, it means they're cunning. But now, you know better. Every single time you pause, verify, and refuse to hand over sensitive information, you're not just protecting yourself, you're striking a blow against their entire operation. Their scams thrive on quick reactions, and when you slow down, you disrupt their game. And here's the empowering part. Your vigilance doesn't stop with you. By staying alert and sharing what you've learned, you shield your family, friends, and coworkers. Together, we create a community that's harder to exploit. Remember, knowledge is power, and awareness is contagious. When you stay vigilant, you protect far more than your own accounts. You protect your whole circle. If this video gave you clarity, don't stop here. Hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss our weekly scam defense guides, each one designed to keep you, your money, and your identity safe. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been tricked or nearly tricked by a suspicious call, email, or message? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could be the very warning that protects someone else from making the same mistake. And please, don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Forward this video to a friend, coworker, or family member. The more people know these tactics, the fewer victims scammers can claim. Awareness isn't just personal protection. It's a community shield. This is TrustArmor, protecting you, your money, and your future from scams and cyber threats. Stay safe, stay alert.